Okay, and we're live on Facebook, so let's get started with our moment of Zen.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Girk. I'm the PR director here at Helen Woodward Animal Center, but I'm actually here on behalf of our animal ambassadors. Now these amazing creatures that you're about to meet, they called a meeting and they said, listen, things are stressful. This has been a crazy week. And no matter how you voted, no matter if you didn't vote, the truth of the matter is we're all feeling the stress, and what we know is that these guys provide, for over 25 years, these guys have been providing pet encounter therapy to people. They know that they can lower our blood pressure, they can make us laugh, they can make us feel happy and healthy, and we figured that's something that we all need right now. So I'm going to introduce you to a few of our animal ambassadors, and we're going to talk about different ways that you can cope with stress right now. And so the first one right here is Sage. Sage is a guinea pig. And you know, I don't know about you, but Sage likes to stress snack. Have you ever heard of stress eating? Well, that's what Sage and I do together. But did you know that there are actually ways that we can snack that are actually healthy for us and make us de-stress? And the way to do that is to eat healthy foods. So one of the things that we know is that when we eat healthy foods, we actually increase our blood flow, which lowers our blood pressure. It sends more blood to the brain, which makes us feel happier and more alert and able to deal with stress. Right, Sage? That's what we know. Sage tells me yes, because in fact, studies have shown that leafy green vegetables and crunchy things like peppers and things like that are actually really, really good for our brains, lower our blood pressure. The other thing that's actually really good for our brains, believe it or not, is red wine, blueberries, and dark chocolate. And that's something that all of you can actually enjoy a little bit more than my friend Sage here. So Sage is going to tackle the leafy green vegetables and the peppers. I'm going to have a glass of red wine and some dark chocolate. All of those are really good for your brain. And also be sure that you cut up some great fresh vegetables and some fresh fruits to keep in your refrigerator so that when you do feel stressed, you can have some healthy foods when you're stress snacking. Now let's go on to our next friends, Kronk and Cusco.
Hello everyone, so like Jessica said, this is Kronk and Cusco, and they are two of our animal ambassadors. They're alpacas, and their job is to educate people about animals, but what they tend to do more often is make people laugh. They have the goofiest personalities, and of course they look a little silly too. Kronk has his beautiful crooked tooth sticking out in the front here, and they are just very silly little animals. My favorite silly thing that they do is when they're excited, they do something called pronking. Now what pronking is when they jump up in the air, all four legs together, and they look absolutely ridiculous when they do it. They're jumping all over the place. They're just kind of flailing their legs and their bodies around, but to them, that's exciting. But it makes me laugh, and laugh is really important for reducing stress. It increases oxygen in your body. It relaxes your muscles, lowers your blood pressure. So if you're feeling stressed about things, just find a laugh anywhere you can. And where I find my laughs here is from my friends Cusco and Kronk. Hi, Bobby. He's ready for his close-up. Oh, Kronk one.
Oh.
The hay on top of the head really adds to this. Let's store some food for later.
Oh man, Kronk and Cusco make me laugh too. All right, I want to introduce you to some more eye candy here. How can these little guys not reduce your stress right now? This is Trace and Tiggly, and they're orphan pets here at Helen Woodward Animal Center. They're going to be going available for adoption here soon. And they are just the sweetest little pair. Look at these faces. How could you not smile? The tip that they want to provide you is taking a walk. You know, so many of us right now are glued to our phones, glued to the TV screen, checking out everything that's happening. And what they want to tell you is put that all down. Go outside for 20 minutes and take a mindful walk in nature. Walking can reduce stress because it releases endorphins, and those are those chemicals in our brain that put us in a good mood. And of course, dogs put us in a good mood. So if you have a dog and you can take your pet with you, that's even better, and be mindful about it. Take a look at what your dog's paying attention to. Think about that. Think about what you see. What are the trees doing? What are the smells you smell? What do you think your dog's thinking about? And kind of just, you know, decompress. Take a step off from all of the things we're seeing right now and just enjoy those moments out in nature. Like I said, it releases endorphins, and that makes us just feel better. Walking also reduces our stress because we sleep better, and sleep, you know, is a symptom of stress. So all of these are good ways to make sure that we're just staying a little bit more relaxed and just feel like these guys. Look at those faces. So relaxed. We hope they'll make you feel better.
Hi everyone, this is Bo. He's our Mexican rosy boa. So another way that we can reduce our stress is to hug or snuggle somebody that we love. That could be somebody at home, could be a pet like Bo. And that's going to raise your oxytocin levels. So those are those chemicals that make us feel good. They make us feel safer and less threatened throughout the day. So when something stressful does come up, we don't have such an aggressive fight or flight response to it. These chemicals also boost our immune system, so they help us stay healthy. Our immune system kicks into overdrive when we're feeling stressed, and it can really backfire. So to cuddle our loved ones will make sure that we're less susceptible to illness. The University of North Carolina conducted a study between question and answer sessions that either concluded with or without a hug. Those who received a hug had lower blood pressure and heart rates. Researchers think that oxytocin may be the cause for their better heart rate.
Looks like a really nice hug there.
Yeah, he's hugging my arm. You can tell he wraps around your arm. Some people think that snakes aren't very cuddly, but I think they're really cuddly, especially Bo.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Haley and I'm here with my friend Fable, the miniature horse. And one of the ways that he wants to remind all of us to help reduce stress is to stay present in the moment. So while there's definitely times to think about the future or the past, one of the best ways to help reduce stress is to stay with the here and now, not to predict future events and not to dwell on things that have already happened. There's actually been studies that show that staying present in the moment is going to help reduce feelings of anxiety, depression, stress, and overall benefit your well-being. So some tips to do that. First of all, make the commitment to stay present in the moment. If you're setting a goal like that for yourself, you're going to help yourself stay to it. Second would be to think about your thoughts, be aware of them. If you're starting to think about things that aren't the present, rein them back in and consider what's happening with the here and now and enjoying that. Sometimes a little bit of meditation can help with that, particularly when it comes to being aware of your body. So just kind of feeling everything that you can feel, being aware of how you're sitting, how you're being can help you stay in the moment, as well as being aware of your surroundings. So think about what you're sitting on, what's around you. That's all going to help ground you to the present. Fable is excellent at that because he loves to look at the present ground around him for any possible snacks. Hi, buddy.
Thank you so much, everyone. We hope all of our critters made you feel as relaxed and happy as we do. I do want to remind you that this was Fable, Sage, Bo, Trace, Twiggly, and Kronk, and Cusco who asked us to do this. They know that there is nothing like being present, laughing, loving, cuddling, and doing the wonderful things that animals know how to do best. So remember, love on your animal friends. It's going to make you feel so much better today, and we wish you the best and have a great week.